good evening for those who are in Africa. My name is Jean Damour Gatera. I'm happy to be your MC today. As you know, today is a big day for us. We are going to launch our African Leaders of Tomorrow program, but it's also a day for Africa. So we celebrate African Day today, and we launch our program for African Leaders of Tomorrow. As I said, as your MC, I will ask the control room to allow participants to have the interpretation services. If you want to hear or to use French and English, what you do is just going to the icon called interpretation. I hope you have it on your screen. Then you click on any language you want to use, because this session has interpretation services. I will start our program by asking Julie just to give us a very quick heads up about the program, African Leaders of Tomorrow program, and how it will be run before we launch our program today. Julie, if you can take just a few seconds to tell us what the program is and how it will be run, that will be good, and I give you the floor. Are you ready, Julie? The floor is yours.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Jean Damour. Good morning, good afternoon, bonjour tout le monde. Je m'appelle Julie. I work for African Association for Public Administration and Management, and I'm glad to be part of the organizers of this opening program for the African Leaders of Tomorrow Leadership Certificate Program. So the ALT program, we have planned a very exciting program that will kick off on 1st of June. This is 1st of June. We'll be having the ALT program starting date on that. The program will be delivered in both English and French. So for the Francophone participants, we'll be having the same program delivered to you in French language on the 2nd of June. So we urge you all to join us for that. We shall be tackling very exciting topics, as Mr. Fulham has already hinted about. We'll be starting with the leadership essentials, and then we shall be navigating inclusive leadership, transformational leadership, leading in a time of crisis, and leadership in the context of Africa Agenda 2063, and of course the Sustainable Development Goals 2030. So we encourage all our participants, all our attendees, especially the ALT alumni who just graduated from different Canadian universities, to ensure that they join the program, and as well as the PCBF students and the African Leaders and the Young Professional Network group from the AAPAM network. So those few words, again, I wish you a very, very happy Africa Day, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Julie. I think you can now start or launch our programme. Si vous êtes d'accord, on peut commencer déjà notre programme. Je vais inviter Madame Larissa Bezo pour nous donner un mot d'introduction. Madame Larissa Bezo est président directeur général du Bureau canadien de l'éducation internationale. Larissa Bezo, the floor is yours. You can just give us the introductory remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for some, to everyone who is joining us. It's my absolute pleasure to join you from Ottawa, Canada, the traditional and unceded territory of the Algonquin and Anishinaabe people. And I'm grateful to have this opportunity to gather with you virtually as we move to launch the online Leadership Certificate Program. As the President and CEO of the Canadian Bureau for International Education, I want to extend a very warm welcome to everyone online. I'm honored to be here today with our colleagues from the Institute of Public Administration of Canada and the African Association of Public Administration and Management, and honored guests from the African Local Government Academy and the Public Service Innovation Branch of the United Nations. Today, May 25th, commemorates Africa Day. And on behalf of CBIE, I extend our very best wishes to everyone making and marking this annual celebration of African unity. Amid the COVID-19 crisis, celebrating unity has really special resonance. As the national organization in Canada dedicated to the internationalization of education, we are honored to manage the African Leaders of Tomorrow program. With the financial support of the Government of Canada through Global Affairs Canada and the MasterCard Foundation, this program has provided scholarships to women and men from sub-Saharan Africa to pursue a master's degree in public administration, public policy, or public finance at a Canadian university. And this year, we have a unique opportunity to deliver a series of activities intended to build the network of future African leaders in public administration, to create spaces for new connections, and to acknowledge and share your inspiring professional accomplishments and achievements. This online leadership certificate program is one of these important activities. Many of you who are listening are alumni of the ALT program, and we're delighted that this program is also open to professional peers from AAPAM's Young Professionals Network, as well as alumni of the Programme Canadien de Bourses de la Francophonie, which CBIE also administers. What you all share in common is a commitment to creating a more equitable and just public sector by finding local solutions to the myriad challenges confronting this world. Many of you know the ALT program was developed to commemorate the late Nelson Mandela's commitment to social justice and equity. His words that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb, inspires us all to be the change that we wish to see in this world. He also said, let us take the call to break more barriers, explore all available opportunities, lead positive changes in desired areas, not playing small, not settling for less, and reaching for our goals. Participation in this leadership certificate program is one of many ongoing steps in your professional journey. As we all seek to learn and do our part for the betterment of our planet, I bid each of you well, and may your next steps in professional development inspire you to make a further impact towards the development of your countries, the growth of the African continent, and of our global community. On behalf of our CBIE program team, we wish all of you an excellent learning experience over the next 16 weeks and every success as you continue to pursue your careers as public servants, as policymakers, as change makers. We will continue to draw hope and to be inspired as we watch you continue your journey as African leaders of tomorrow. Permettez-moi de partager quelques mots en français. Bonjour, bon après-midi et bonsoir à tous et toutes qui se joignent à nous aujourd'hui. J'ai le plaisir absolu de me joindre à vous depuis Ottawa, au Canada, le territoire traditionnel et non cédé du peuple algonquin Anishinaabe. Je suis reconnaissante d'avoir l'occasion de me réunir avec vous virtuellement alors que nous nous apprêtons à lancer le programme de certificat de leadership en ligne. En tant que présidente et chef de la direction du Bureau canadien de l'éducation internationale, je tiens à souhaiter une chaleureuse bienvenue à tous et toutes qui sont en ligne. Je suis honorée d'être ici aujourd'hui avec nos collègues de l'Institut d'administration publique du Canada et de l'Association africaine pour l'administration publique et le management, ainsi que les invités d'honneur de l'Académie des gouvernements locaux africains et de la Direction de l'innovation de la fonction publique des Nations unies. Aujourd'hui, le 25 mai, nous commémorons la Journée d'Afrique. Et au nom du BCEI, j'offre nos meilleurs vœux à tous ceux et celles qui participent à cette célébration annuelle de l'unité africaine. Au milieu de la crise du COVID-19, célébrer l'unité a une résonance particulière. En tant qu'organisme national canadien voué à l'internationalisation de l'éducation, nous avons l'honneur de gérer le programme Leader africain de demain. Grâce au soutien financier du gouvernement du Canada par l'intermédiaire Affaires mondiales du Canada et de la Fondation MasterCard, ce programme a permis d'offrir des bourses d'études à des femmes et des hommes d'Afrique subsaharienne afin qu'ils puissent poursuivre une maîtrise en administration publique, en politique publique ou en finances publiques dans une université canadienne. Cette année, nous avons une occasion unique d'organiser une série d'activités pour construire le réseau de futurs leaders africains de l'administration publique et partager vos réalisations et vos succès. Ce programme en ligne de certificat en leadership est l'une de ces activités importantes. Beaucoup d'entre vous qui nous écoutent sont d'anciens boursiers et boursières du programme LAD. Nous sommes ravis que ce programme soit également ouvert au réseau de jeunes professionnels de l'APAM et aux anciennes du programme canadien de bourse de la francophonie que le BCI administre. Ce que vous avez tout en commun, c'est votre engagement à créer un secteur public plus équitable et plus juste, en trouvant des solutions locales aux innombrables défis auxquels ce monde est confronté. Beaucoup d'entre nous savent peut-être que le programme LAD a été développé pour commémorer l'engagement du feu Nelson Mandela dans la justice sociale et l'équité. Ces mots, après avoir gravi une colline, tout ce que l'on découvre, c'est qu'il reste beaucoup d'autres collines à gravir, nous inspirent tous. Il est également affirmé, prenons l'appel pour briser plus de barrières, explorer toutes les opportunités disponibles, mener des changements positifs dans les domaines souhaités, ne pas jouer petit, ne pas se contenter de moins et atteindre nos objectifs. La participation à ce programme de certificat en leadership est l'une des nombreuses étapes de votre cheminement. Comme nous cherchons tous et toutes à apprendre et à faire notre part pour l'amélioration de notre planète, je souhaite à chacun de développement professionnel qui vous inspire pour avoir un impact supplémentaire sur le développement de vos pays, la croissance du continent africain et notre communauté mondiale. Au nom de l'équipe du programme de BCEI, je souhaite à tous et toutes une excellente expérience d'apprentissage au cours des prochaines 16 semaines et beaucoup de succès dans la poursuite de vos carrières en tant que fonctionnaires et décideurs politiques et de faiseurs de changement. Nous continuerons à puiser de l'espoir et être inspirés en vous, regardant poursuivre vos voyages en tant que leader africain de demain. Merci.
Thank you, Larissa, for words. Our next speaker is Kerry Gillis. Kerry is the president of the Institute of Public Administration of Canada.
Good day and happy Africa Day. I'm also joining you from Ottawa, Canada, the traditional unceded territory.
Kerry, if you are ready. Kerry?
Yes, can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes, we can hear you.
So I'll start over again. Good day. Happy Africa Day. And I'm also joining you from Ottawa, Canada, the traditional unceded territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe people. I'm also very proud to serve as the national president of the Institute of Public Administration of Canada. Je suis heureuse d'être ici avec vous aujourd'hui pour cette cérémonie afin de marquer le lancement d'une expérience d'apprentissage qui sera unique et précieuse pour vous. For close to 75 years, IPAC has been the voice of Canada's public servants. Our mission is to promote public service excellence, and for over 30 years, that mission has extended beyond our borders through our international development programming. This past year has highlighted very clearly why the public sector needs leaders who are agile, calm under pressure, capable of bringing people together, and most importantly, not afraid to confront big challenges head on. I believe that you can be a leader at any level of the public service. Being a leader means to me of taking charge, and it means inspiring others, creating opportunities, and sharing a vision that others want to follow. Devenir un leader est un processus, un cheminement. Cela ne produit pas du jour au lendemain. J'espère que cette expérience sera enrichissante pour vous et fournira un bon début de votre parcours de leadership. I hope over the next 16 weeks, you'll have an opportunity to learn and to reflect on your leadership path and imagine ways in which you can make a difference in your governments. On behalf of IPAC, I wish you well on this journey. I also want to take the opportunity to thank our partners, the Canadian Bureau of International Education and the African Association of Public Administration and Management. We are proud of the work we have done together and look forward to working with you in the future to promote public service excellence. I wish all the students in the program well and congratulations for taking this critical step in becoming leaders of tomorrow. Merci beaucoup. Bonne journée.
Merci beaucoup, Kelly. Merci pour vos mots d'encouragement. Donc, j'invite notre prochain orateur, qui est Monsieur David Fulford. Mr. David, if you are ready, we are ready to hear your wonderful words.
Great. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here, and happy Africa Day, everyone. I wanted to take a few moments just to say how pleased IPAC is to be involved in this event and to wish everyone well over the 16 weeks. No doubt this is going to be a fun and rewarding experience for you. I had a chance to look at the program and I think it's outstanding. Now, IPAC has been involved for 75 years. Next year is our anniversary, and we are very proud of our history in international work. I myself have had an opportunity to work internationally, and I hope that we will continue to partner like this in many different areas. It's really important that IPAC continues our commitment as a national organization to promote public service excellence. Now, I know that there are many young, bright, talented people who are drawn to public service, who want to make a difference. And I want to thank you for stepping forward for serving your community. It's my hope that over the 16 weeks, there'll be 3 key things that you'll achieve. 1, you'll enhance your skills you already have. 2nd, you'll develop new ones. And 3rd, you'll continue to drive your passion for public service. And like Kelly, I'd also like to thank our partners, but also our generous funders, MasterCard Foundation and Global Affairs Canada. This program is a testament to your commitment to public service excellence, and we salute your commitment to good governance and your principled investment in young people. So for all those who are in the program, I wish you good luck, work hard, it'll be worth it.
Merci beaucoup, David. David est le directeur général de l'Institut canadien d'administration publique. Merci beaucoup encore. Our next speaker is Dr. Zaruk Najat. Dr. Zaruk Najat is the director of the African Local Government Academy. Dr. Zaruk, if you are ready, we can hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jean. Can I speak in French, please? There is interpretation.
Yes, we have interpretation services. Please go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is really my honor to join you, and I will switch immediately to French. Nous avons l'honneur et le privilège d'être avec vous aujourd'hui pour appuyer cette initiative vraiment extraordinaire de la part de l'Association africaine pour l'administration publique et le management, APAM, qui est un partenaire stratégique de notre organisation, cité Gouvernements locaux unis d'Afrique, basée au Royaume du Maroc à Rabat. On a mis en place un partenariat depuis 2016, un partenariat qui est solide, qui est solidaire et qui est durable et qui vraiment honore nos 2 organisations avec l'appui de nos 2 écosystèmes. Nous ciblons les collectivités territoriales. Nous sommes une association de quelques 51 associations nationales ou régionales de collectivités territoriales, couvrant les 5 régions africaines et quelques 2000 villes. Et notre activité, elle est complétée par le mandat, la vision, la stratégie de APAM qui travaille sur la promotion de l'administration publique et le service public. Comment nous le faisons? Nous menons soit des activités conjointes, On a eu l'honneur d'organiser pour APAM 2 conférences annuelles au Maroc. Nous faisons aussi en sorte de mobiliser les experts, les bonnes pratiques, nous donnons de la visibilité à nos 2 organisations. Voilà un petit peu le cadre pour lequel nous sommes ravis et honorés d'être avec vous aujourd'hui. Concernant cette initiative de la formation de cette génération des jeunes talents de demain, c'est vraiment une activité qui vient à temps nommé parce que l'Afrique, elle est en plein chamboulement et de transformation à tous les niveaux, transformation de mentalité, transformation de leadership, transformation de gouvernance, beaucoup de chantiers qu'on observe dans le cadre de la mise en œuvre de l'agenda et la vision africaine, l'Afrique que nous voulons. Alors nous sommes disposés à la fois à CGLUE Afrique et son Académie africaine des collectivités territoriales à appuyer cette initiative, à l'entourer de toutes les conditions de réussite pour qu'in fine, on voit émerger cette nouvelle génération de talents dont l'administration africaine a tant besoin. Je vous souhaite un plein succès dans vos travaux et nous vous donnons toutes les assurances qu'on sera avec vous, avec APAM, avec ses partenaires. N'hésitez pas à nous contacter, on sera toujours là pour vous servir et répondre à vos préoccupations. Merci, mesdames et messieurs, et je cède la parole à Jean. Merci.
Thank you very much, Dr. Zaruk. We are now moving from Canada to New York. On va passer maintenant à New York. Nous avons Dr. John Mary Kauzia. Dr. John Mary Kauzia is the Chief of Public Service Innovation Branch, and he's located, he's based at the United Nations headquarters. If we have Dr. John Mary Kauzia ready, we can just have him on. Dr. John Mary, are you with us? Are you ready? The floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Good morning from my side. Good afternoon, good evening. As the MC has said, I'm John Mary Kauzia, Chief of Public Service Innovations Branch in the Division for Public Institutions and Digital Government of the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs. I feel privileged and I'm very humbled to be making these remarks at the opening of the first virtual leadership program aimed at developing the leadership capacities of young African professionals. I say I feel privileged and humbled because I have a passion for developing transformational leadership, especially in the African continent. Developing leadership capacities, especially for young people, is critical to the transformation and development of Africa. In the first instance, it is in line with the aspirations expressed in the Africa 2063 strategy, but it is also aligned with the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Transformational leadership is a determining factor because many national, regional, and global development strategies have put transformation at the forefront of their development ambitions. I am sure you have noted that the terminologies of reform have started disappearing from change strategies on the African continent and in so many places, and it's being replaced by transformation. I always hear talk about the youth being the leaders of tomorrow. But in my view, tomorrow is a little bit too far. I suggest that we agree that the youth are the transformational leaders of today, and tomorrow. The youth in Africa are the majority of the productive force if we take it that a person is a youth up to the age of 35. I think this majority cannot and should not wait for tomorrow to engage in transformational leadership. This majority needs to already undertake transformational leadership. One does not need to struggle to be a president, a prime minister, a minister, a parliamentarian, or even a local government protocol leader in order to be a leader. Some leaders are agitators who highlight development problems and advocate to get them solved. Some leaders are innovators who find solutions to problems. Some are implementers who implement the solutions. Some leaders are coordinators of implementation of the solutions. And transformational leadership requires all these roles, and the youth must be engaged in all of them. What needs to be totally discouraged is to be just a bystander, because bystanders are a stumbling block in the way of transformation. I hope during this training program, leadership, knowledge, skills, mindset, and values of good governance will be acquired. I believe that knowledge and skills become redundant or even useless when they are not accompanied by the requisite values, such as equity, quality, ethics, professionalism, integrity, respect for diversity, transparency, accountability, intergenerational equity, leaving no one behind, inclusion, good stewardship, and so many other values. Finally, this year on the 23rd of June, which is the Africa Public Service Day, I know today we are celebrating the Africa Day, but let's not forget that the 23rd of June is also the Africa Public Service Day. And it is also the United Nations Public Service Day. So on that day, Africa and the world will be celebrating the virtue of public service. In the context of the COVID-19 pandemic we are all going through, celebrating the public service is special. This is because the challenges the pandemic has caused have reminded us that public servants and the public service are critical to the life of everyone. For sustainability and resilience of service to humanity, the public service needs to attract the youth on a sustainable basis. In this, the training you are undertaking is not only timely, but pertinent. Let me take this opportunity to express gratitude to the African Association for Public Administration and Management and all the institutions and persons who have made this program possible. I believe that the participants will be better prepared for leadership, having gone through this program. I thank you very much. Over to you, MC.
Thank you, Dr. Kauzia. Les jeunes qui sont avec nous ce soir dans cette salle virtuelle, vous avez bien entendu que vous êtes les leaders africains d'aujourd'hui et de demain. Donc, à bon entendeur, salut. Our next speaker is Mr. Dada Joseph Orugbeng. Orugbeng is the African Association of Public Administration and Management Vice President representing West Africa. And we will have him more virtually. He sent us a recorded message, and I will ask our control room to play the recorded message for us as we move forward.
J.O., AAPAM Vice President West Africa, on the occasion of the African Leaders of Tomorrow Leadership Certificate Program with the team Building Leadership Capacities for African Leaders on 25th May 2021. Protocols. Permit me to stand on existing protocols. 2. Appreciation. It is my singular honor and privilege to represent AAPAM at this forum. In this respect, I bring you warm greetings from the AAPAM President, the AAPAM Council, Executive Committee members, the General Assembly, and the entire AAPAM confraternity worldwide. I would like to place on record AAPAM appreciation to the government and people of Canada for their continued support for the African Leaders of Tomorrow program over the years, and more importantly, for their renewed commitment to the program by the new extension granted for the program. We are sincerely grateful for this. General remarks. This program perfectly fits into one of AAPAM's mandates, which is to promote best practices, excellence, and professionalism in public administration and management in Africa. It is for this reason that we place this collaboration with our development partners and the acceleration of this program with the highest esteem. The ALT program can be safely situated within the broader context of the AU 2063 and the specific roles expected to be played by those that to refer to as Generation Next, but whom I would like to refer to as Generation Now. It is on record that a total of 106 scholars had successfully graduated from the program with master's degree and had all returned back to apply what has been learned towards the development of the continent. This program, which is being offered to alumni of the ALT, as well as AAPAM Young Professionals Network, and members of the program Canadien de bourses de la Francophonie, administered by CBIE, represents a new opportunity for the participants to hone their skills in the field of leadership, which hopefully will be applied or plowed back into their respective countries. I can state without any iota of contradiction that this capacity building program holds enormous benefits, not only to the individual participants, but for the African public service and by extension, the continent at large. I would therefore want to implore all participants to take the training very seriously. My appeal is coming against these two backdrops. First, the enormous development challenges facing the continent is real, and it requires all hands to be on deck towards solving them. Second, is the application that Generation Now represents a critical stakeholder in any attempt to solve these challenges. I have perused the program areas of discussions, sub-themes to be covered, and the objectives. I am of the opinion that participants would benefit immensely from it. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to wish our distinguished participants a rewarding experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dada Joseph. Dada Joseph is, as I said, is the Vice President in the absence of our President, who unfortunately passed away some times back, and we pray for him. Our next speaker is Dr. George Scott. Dr. George Scott is the Secretary General of the African Association of Public Administration and Management. And I will call upon Dr. Scott to give us the closing remarks for tonight. Dr. Scott, are you ready?
Yes.
The floor is yours, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Jan. First, let me convey warm greetings to all of you from the Executive Committee, the Council, and the entire fraternity of the African Association for Public Administration and Management. On their behalf, I also thank all of you great people for finding time from your very busy schedule to attend this opening program. It is definitely a distinct honor to AAPAM to be part of this partnership of organizing this opening ceremony webinar on African Leaders of Tomorrow Leadership Program. Allow me to sincerely thank the government of Canada through the Global Affairs Canada and the MasterCard Foundation for fully funding the scholars who attended the various universities in Canada to pursue various degrees in public administration and related courses. I also like to sincerely thank Madame Larissa Bezo, President of the Canadian Bureau of International Education, CBIE, and Madame Kelly Gillis, President of the Institute of Public Administration of Canada, and Mr. David Fuller, the Chief Executive Officer of IPAC, for collaborating this program with AAPAM. Ladies and gentlemen, the All Scholarship, as you all know, has been one of the AAPAM's most successful and useful programs. It gives us much joy to be associated with such a robust program that has positively impacted on the lives of various youth, scholars, and on the entire African continent. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme for this program, as you all know, is building leadership capacities for African leaders. There's no doubt that the need for effective leadership in Africa is very critical and urgent. Incidentally, traditionally, talented leaders have not received much structured support for developing their full leadership potential for this reason. Many countries and organizations in Africa lack the necessary leadership capacity to enable them perform effectively. By strengthening leadership skills in Africa, the youth and leaders could improve their business results and strengthen their prospects for sustainable growth and prosperity. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Alt Leadership Certificate Program is designed to cultivate future thought leaders by empowering these African youth with a wide range of relevant knowledge, experience, and skills. This project, therefore, aims to accelerate and enhance the development of exceptionally young Africans who display the potential to spearhead and shape Africa's business, economic, political, and social development. When we strengthen the much needed link between leadership development and continuance, it enables us to tap into the potential of a passionate generation and equip them to change the story of the future Africa. Through the 16 weeks of this program, the participants to this certificate program will be provided with platforms, tools, and linkages to discover, inspire, and empower them to transform their communities even as they thrive individually. Ladies and gentlemen, African development lingers on our leadership. Leadership is therefore a very essential factor for the future success of Africa. We believe that countries and organizations that invest in developing leadership talent are investing their future and their prosperity. I hope that this program will enable the participants to realize their full leadership potential and hone their various leadership skills for the better of Africa. Fellow colleagues, participants, ladies and gentlemen, today's opening ceremony has opened the door for the main program coming on in June to September. We have had very skillful presentations today, as you've all heard, to usher us on, all of us on to the coming program. On this note, on behalf of the CBIE, IPAC, the Executive Committee of APAM, and all our partners, including all of you here, on behalf of all of you, I thank all of you and bring this opening ceremony to a close, whilst I welcome all of you to the main program, which is to start from June to September. Welcome and thank all of you and wish all of you the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Scott. With those wonderful closing remarks from our AAPAM Secretary General, Dr. Scott, we are now coming to the end of this official launch of our important program, African Leaders of Today and Tomorrow. Just to close our ceremony, I will ask all panelists just to put on the camera so that we can take a family photo. So if you can put the camera on so that we can have a family photo, that would be wonderful. So what we do, we just raise our hand and then we take a camera picture. That's you raise the hand and we take a camera picture. All right, all right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good. Donc, pour rappel, on vient de terminer notre cérémonie d'ouverture. Le programme proprement dit va commencer la semaine prochaine, le 1er juin. Et le programme va être pendant 16 semaines. Pendant 16 semaines. J'invite donc les participants à suivre les cours avec assiduité pour qu'à la fin de cette formation, ils puissent être sanctionnés par un certificat de participation. I will just remind participants that the program will start next week on the 1st of June, and the program will run for 16 weeks. So I invite each and everyone to eagerly participate to the program so that they can get a certificate of participation at the end of the program. So I thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of our program for today. See you on the 1st of June when we start our program. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good night. Thank you.